What's up? It's Saturday night and I'm feeling alright. How about you? Won't you be my neighbor? Don't give Ev Pippi G Blue Chew.
Fucking dog.
Maestro in the house, what up?
So I said fucking dog to my dog, not to you, Maestro.
Sure you did, Pippi. Are y'all gonna introduce yourselves?
I am Pippi G. Hot, the man, the legend, as seen on Crime Stoppers and Cops. Yeah, I'm the same Pippi.
I'm
Don't forget
Buster
Yeah,
the
Hyman.
don't forget about Mountie Patrol.
Jesus. Yeah, and that's what we have Crime Stoppers in Canada. They show all these criminals doing shit.
Is that like a neighborhood watch thing?
Yeah, and then they have
It's a big ass
once a week
neighborhood
there's
to
an hour
watch.
show. It's a big one. A lot of snow.
Oh man, I remember my mom and anytime I'd go stay the night at my grandma's, like, or at my mom's, it was always Saturday night. Dun, unsolved mysteries
Oh yeah.
every
What's his
week.
name?
Like, it didn't matter whose house, which one of them I was with. Like, there was no escape. It was unsolved mysteries.
That's for Tony.
Hey Sue. He's got a hammer there. He's chewing on the handle, so you can take that in the
Not my
bedroom and
dad's
chew on
house
it.
though. That was usually something else. It was more fun.
Our Saturday nights when I was a little kid was Bugs Bunny at six
Ooh.
o'clock, and then we'd try to stay awake till 9. Then it was All Star Wrestling, and then a horror movie, the horror chiller, the chiller thriller. That's what it was called. Don, I don't know if you can see this. Sue just sent you a kiss.
Lips of an Angel.
That's right. Bringing out the devil in Donnie. Devil went down to
Bossy
Greeley.
lady. I'm coming to get you.
Dun, dun,
Here I come,
dun,
baby.
dun, 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 dun.
Nice Garth reference too.
Saturday nights at my house was Saturday Night Live and then wrestling or American Gladiators. But
Oh yeah.
at my friend's house, the Saturday night was Skinamax.
Was it Squiggle Vision or did they have a subscription?
No, it's we got all excited because we got to see boobies.
It's funny you say that
But were you watching it
because
scrambled or was it clear?
No, it's clear.
Oh wow. We called it
yeah.
Squiggle Vision.
Well, hold on. See, it's funny because I have the scenario for both of your experiences. See, at my mom's house, we had cable, and I was even so graciously lucky as to get a cable box in my room.
Oh
But
wow.
one night, there was channel 99, which was the TV guide that would scroll, and then channel 98 was the Playboy channel, and you could hear the audio just fine. And every once in a while, the scramble would show like a flash of a boob, and it was like, oh shit, I can almost make out, like the first several naked women I saw were distorted, you know. But then I go to my
Picasso's.
dad's house on the weekends, and my dad had HBO and Cinemax, and usually by the time 11 p.m. rolled around and that stuff got going, he was in bed asleep. And
Oh
I could sit out on
nice.
the couch and watch cartoons because Cartoon Network, had just become a thing, and that was like all cartoons all the time. I could lay out there and watch that, or my room had a TV but no cable. I just had my Nintendo, but I could lay out there and watch TV, and boy, I'd turn that volume way down, and I'd have that the last channel button like
Yeah.
ready, and it went to the Cartoon Network,
You're just riding that button, yeah.
and the and the TV was up against the wall facing like towards me, and when I looked to the left of the TV, like was a hallway that went down to his bedroom. So like I would hear his door, and even if he was coming, he was looking at the side of the TV. Like TV was facing this way as he's coming
Yeah.
from his room.
But could he see
So I
you?
could quickly change that, and he wouldn't. No, he couldn't see me
No.
until he got to the end of that hallway and either went into the kitchen or went straight into the living room. So
He wasn't going to
he
open the door
wouldn't
and catch
see
you at Big
me.
Jack.
No, I wouldn't. I wasn't really foolish enough to do that out there. But I would have the
What?
volume like way down there. Not that I'll ever admit, but I had the volume way down, and it was just like almost on mute, ready to hit
Yeah,
flip.
I know that one. Yeah.
He never came out.
At UBC, I used to work in the student union building, and I did all the maintenance and set up the TVs and security cameras and satellite dish for the whole student union building. And the guy I shared the workshop with had set all the TVs in the. If you wanted to watch the satellite dish, you punched in channel 68, and that went to satellite. Otherwise, you'd just get regular channels. But channel 66 was permanently set on the old satellite dish, which was just set on, hadn't been moved in years, and it was aimed at hardcore porn. And one night in the student union pub, somebody started fucking with the TVs, and behind the bar went to turn it back on. They put it on 66, and every TV in the student union building just went to hardcore porn. Oh, sun flare, a solar flare. I don't know what happened there.
So I have a much different experience at my dad's house from my childhood as an adult because there was this time where I had gone out for drinks and pool and like playing pool on the table, whatever, with some friends and this girl that I had brought back that I wasn't supposed to bring girls back. And we were in the pool. Well, what I didn't think about was the fact that the sliding glass door, there was one that came out from the living room kitchen area, and then there was another one that went into his room. And we were out there, and I kept like telling her to be quiet and whispering, and we're in the pool, whatever, skinny dipping. So the next morning, she's gone, whatever. And my dad's like, you broke the rule last night. Keep in mind, I'm like 21 at this point. He's like, you broke the rule. And I was like, what? And he's like, you're not supposed to have women over weeknights, whatever, when your brother's here. And I was like, I kept telling her, I was like, you gotta go, you gotta go. He's like, it sounded more like, I'm gonna come, I'm gonna come. I'm like, oh my God. And forgot this detail. This conversation took place as he's putting chemicals in the pool the next morning. I walked out and he's like dumping chlorine and chemicals in the pool. And he's like,
It's not good for a pool filter, definitely.
It was shameful.
I was in Germany staying with an uncle. It was my girlfriend and I traveling, and we were sleeping in a sleeping bag on their living room floor, and we got rocking that night. And the next morning, my uncle's having breakfast with us, and he goes, I kept having dreams last night. I kept hearing your name being called out. I was like, oh, shit, I don't know. You had a woman's voice. Like, oh, go figure.
Man. I remember one time my dad had this girl that he was with for a while, several years, girlfriend, whatever, and she liked to drink. She was a lot of fun, and they liked to party. But there was one time that like I had gotten a tent for like Christmas or birthday or something, and I wanted to set it up in the backyard. He was like, no, not tonight. We'll do it next time, whatever. And she was drunk. She's like, no, let's go set it up. So she goes out there with me. Well, she liked to sleep in these like, it was almost like an overall thing. This is in the 90s, early 90s, almost like this overall kind of thing. and she didn't wear anything under it, whatever. Like, it was like a tank top and shorts, like meshed together, whatever.
This is like a
So
penthouse letter.
she's out there in the yard helping me, like setting this thing up, leaning forward. I'm like straight shot. She like sits down, I see, and I'm like, it was like such a great thing for like a 10-year-old horny boy.
Absolutely.
I was pitching a tent while she's helping me pitch the tent.
All right, let's talk about music now before we get the X rating here.
I know, man. Now you got me going. Anyways, don't you? Just kidding.
Blue Chew, yeah, see,
Um,
I need Blue Chew to pitch a tent now. Call me, people. Call me.
so, um, as y'all know, and as you shouted out at the end of the show last week, just had my birthday this past week, 2 days ago, and it was, yeah, it was just a normal, normal year, regular birthday. So it inspired me thinking about all these different birthday songs. So I figured we could kind of talk about that a little bit because there's quite
Nice.
the traditional, everybody sings happy birthday to you. Like, I got that one today at my dad's for, we went over there. He cooked, oh man, lasagna, cheese, mozzarella sticks, and breadsticks. It was delicious. I'm going to have some leftovers after this. But uh, they sang that. And then, Thursday night, my family sang it. And it's like, there's so many other songs out there. And that one's just so like lame and traditional. Like, I want somebody to sing one of the fun ones to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want everybody waiting for me to blow out some candles going, today's your birthday, like that. Like, I want the table to be blasting that one out.
That's the obvious one, yeah, sir.
I
But
tried
it's
with
just
Stevie
fun. I
Wonder.
love the,
Stevie Wonder's a
yeah, I
great one,
love
man.
the
Yeah. I didn't even know there's a
I,
Stevie Wonder birthday song.
happy birthday
The
to
fun fact
yeah,
about
yeah.
the, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, that song only became public domain in like 2010 or something like that. So before it, every time you saw it in a movie before that, they were paying someone to use that song. Isn't that insane?
Interesting. That is crazy.
Yeah. All those times we've mooched that song, singing it at a party and not giving someone royalties.
Interesting.
Yeah. Are there many other songs? I could think of a couple. Like
It's my party.
that was, yeah, that's one of the best ones,
Uh,
I think.
I think that one's awful.
Some of them are kind of like Neil Sedaka won "Happy Birthday, Sweet 16." It means he's coming of age and he can't. It's a very predatory song. Even though in those days you could be married to someone for 3 years when they turn 16. Hashtag
Yeah,
Jerry Lee Lewis.
I they say it's funny because I looked up some birthday, whatever, and they have the R&B birthday sex by Jeremiah. Um, but they have the Katy Perry birthday, whatever.
50
They
Cent.
actually they had. I was just getting to that. I was gonna say they had "In the Club" by 50 Cent as like the go-to hip hop song for birthday high energy, just because of that beginning. And then I
That
guess everybody just
Hey Shorty, it's your
takes the
birthday.
rest
Go
of
to
it.
Cipriani. That one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go show it's your birthday. Yeah, and then it's like you can find me in the club, and then the whole song's talking about being at the club, but I guess it's like partying like it's your birthday, whatever.
I have to admit, when you guys mentioned we were doing the birthday thing, I could think of Beatles one, the Happy Birthday Story, and the Leslie Gore. And I was like really stumped after that. And then I thought of one that I bet no one's heard of, but it's a pretty cool song. And then I googled it after that, and it's like all these hip hop songs. Like I never heard of any of these fucking songs, even the Katy Perry.
Yeah,
I'm old.
because none of them are really good. Like Stevie Wonder, the Beatles, they made a nice little twist on a birthday song. 50 Cent, if you want to call that a birthday song, love it.
Hmm.
The rest of them are just like bad, including the old Public Domain one. Bad.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. I want to hear, like, I want to, one year for my birthday, like, cake, everybody singing, like, the fun one, the Beatles, just like beating on the table, you know.
Like in 16 Candles when he's singing it. Today's your birthday, and he's drumming on the coffee table to this chick. He's trying to impress Molly Ringwald.
And if your name is
16
Lisa,
Candles?
there's only one birthday.
Oh yeah,
to
that's
go
what I
with.
said to Sue too.
Mm.
Sue said
The
that, yeah.
Simpsons one.
Yeah.
Mm.
That was
I
Sue's
love that.
suggestion.
It's so catchy. Happy birthday, Lisa. Lisa, it's your birthday. It's
Michael
so
Jackson.
catchy. And Michael Jackson. It was the big fat, well, I guess yellow,
Insane guy.
and so, yeah, mental patient, whatever.
The big white
shaved
guy thinks he's the
skinhead,
little black
whatever.
guy.
Yeah,
That's what they called
and
him.
Michael Jackson. But it was like the voice and everything. It was hilarious.
Sue came up with another one from The Simpsons too. That was a birthday song. Can't think of it offhand. It was Homer singing it. I was going to strip down the other night and send you guys a video of me all dressed in a slinky boa, no top on, and a blonde wig singing "Happy Birthday, Mr. Maestro," like Marilyn Monroe
I
did
had
for
a-
President Kennedy back in '63 or '62.
Didn't I say something like that to you?
Yeah.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah.
The Buster? You said I was going to probably do that.
I did.
That's
It was
funny.
like a Vegas odds without even planning it to be a Vegas odds.
Yeah, I had the wig's right up here. I had a blonde wig, and I had a nice little scarf over here.
Oh man.
But I was going to do it like that, or else dress like the guy in Silence of the Lambs and do the tuck and go, "Happy birthday, Mr. Maestro," and open up my. Oh, we're live. Holy shit. I'm live.
I do.
I totally do, me.
See,
Oh,
thankfully my mind does not automatically go back to that awful scene. When I hear that song, my mind goes to Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Because of the scene when he's, when Jay's hearing it and doing it. And thankfully I picture him because it's funny and he's got his clothes on.
Yeah.
So, it's not creepy.
Yeah. Unlike when Pippi does it.
But without the creepy, you get the context for the, the funny. So, I don't know.
Yeah, it was getting late that night, and then I was laughing at everything. Oh fuck! I said I'm gonna knock everything over if I try to set this up, setting cameras and shit up. So I said maybe another day. I could do it now for you.
Yeah.
What?
Your happy birthday. Sounds of the Lambs.
Oh, we're good.
It puts the lotion on its skin,
not-
or else
not
it gets
that
the
kind of
hose
show.
again.
That's the
It's
after show.
kind of evolved into that in the last 10 minutes. My bad.
Well, hey, how about we take a quick break for some time in a bottle here?
Ooh.
You got
I'm in a
that?
bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
man.
So for 63, it was the same song, "Hey Paula" by Paul and Paula. And then actually on this day in 63, the Beatles recorded their second album with the Beatles. And then the song in 77 was Torn Between Two Lovers. And
Maybe
then
that's why I
79
don't know it.
was still Do You Think I'm Sexy? And in 86, it was How Do I Know by
How do
Whitney
I
Houston.
know? Solid. The Torn Between Two Lovers was torn between two lovers, feeling like a fool, loving both of you is breaking all the rules. Some chick singing, I don't remember who.
And then thought I'd try and use Chat GBT for the day in rock music history for today in 86. And it gave me back Billy Ocean's when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. They said it was in Karate Kid Part 2. I'm like, no.
I'll take your word for it. I never saw part two. And see when the going gets tough. Yeah, I remember it
Did
being
you
on the
do,
radio. I never,
Did you do RJ
Yeah.
even though he's not here? He's still in
Yeah, I was
midstream.
just saying it was
Oh.
torn between two lovers.
yeah.
Oh, and what was mine? I'm sorry, I was.
How Do I Know by Whitney Houston.
Oh, that was mine. Yeah. How do I
Yeah.
know?
So you do the
Yeah.
year each of us was born, the number one
Yeah.
song,
Yeah, and then any other like little
and then you do a
any
rock
other thing that
song.
might have happened during today, but no luck.
I figured there'd be some. I guess the Valentine songs all of them last time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't even know that Pat and Patty song or Paul and Paula. I have to check that out.
So, my mom got me this card, and it was like all these things from 1986, like how much a movie was, how much milk was, how much gas, stuff like that. And then there was a thing down at the bottom, and it was like celebrities born in that same year. And I'm trying to remember all. I'm looking it up now. um, but I remember the Mary Kate and Olsen, the twins
Olsen
from
twins, yeah.
Full House, were from then.
I thought I was watching a talk show one night and they said Mary Kate Olsen was on it. Kate Olsen was on as a guest. And I thought, oh, it's one of the Olsen twins. I wonder what they look like now. And that's when I learned that Caitlin Olsen from the Philly show, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I thought I was
Yes.
expecting to see an Olsen twin. That's when I learned her name. I was like, oh wow, that Olsen twin.
Well,
aged.
and that's not to be confused with Elizabeth Olsen, who is is that her name? No, what's the one?
It was Mary Kate and Elizabeth.
Yeah, but Elizabeth. No, Mary Kate and Ashley.
Oh, Ashley, okay.
Elizabeth.
Oh.
Elizabeth is the one that's Scarlet Witch from the Marvel stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Is who?
Scarlet Witch from all the Marvel movies, comics.
Okay, I don't watch those.
Okay, well, she's not either.
Okay.
She's not one of the twins, and she's
Another
not
Olsen.
one from Sunny. She's but she's not that. It was Lady Gaga, Robert Pattinson, Megan Fox, Shia LaBeouf, Lindsay Lohan, Drake, the Olsen twins, Emmy Rossum, Amanda Bynes, Jamie Bell. There's a lot of Misha Barton.
Some sweet Bay there.
Kevin Gates.
Any ugly kids born that year? They're all good-looking people.
Yeah, I know some classes that I've been in. Anyways.
I wanted to mention my, when you were talking about birthday songs, here's a really cool one, and you'll get a laugh out of this, too. I don't know if you know the band Uriah Heep. They did a song called Easy Living, which was kind of a hit in the early 70s. But they had this great album it was called The Magician's Birthday. And it was sort of like
Easy
real.
Living. It's actually on our future song list.
Nice.
It's gonna be one of them eventually. Yeah, I have a playlist with all the songs that I make the list from, and that's in there.
great song, man. Great selection. So there's also an album called Magician's Birthday, which has got really crazy ass Lord of the Rings style fantasy lyrics, and it's also full of keyboard solos. And Mick Box, the guitar player, does a wicked guitar solo. But it is one of the only heavy metal tunes that has a kazoo section. So shout out to Adam for that. And when I thought of it today, I thought, oh fuck, the kazoos are haunting me now.
All I could think of was Down on the Corner when he's like, he sings so and so busts out his Kalamazoo and Willie doubles on kazoo. Down on the corner, out in the streets. That's why I made the Willie and the Po' Boy joke.
I think you're referencing there was an album called Willie and the Poor Boys, but Bill Wyman.
Yeah, but that
started.
verse was from Down on the Corner.
I didn't realize that. I never hear the lyrics, to be honest. I just hear rhythm and bass.
Oh man. Well, that whole song is singing about a band that goes down and plays on the corner every, weekend and
busking, yeah.
You want to dance, lay your nickel down,
Yeah.
Those are literally the words.
They had laws that we were with Circus and Flames doing it was like a hippie festival called Shambhala out in the interior of British Columbia.
Like the
fucking amazing.
Three Dog Night song.
Yeah.
I love that
and
song. We did that song.
I think Shambhala is actually one of the inner Earth theories that the inner Earth is Shambhala. Ask Shaggy. I'll fill you in. And so we were playing this festival, and it's just a bunch of guys carrying djembe drums, conga drums, and people that don't have enough strings to string a guitar, but they've got a demo they want you to hear. And hippies. And there was in the woods, there was a rave going 24 hours. Everyone was taking acid and stuff like that. It was a hippie festival. And just before the festival, we had a gig in town at a fancy hotel. We were opening for John Lee Hooker. I don't know if you ever heard of him. He hired Elton John to be his keyboard player in '66. Like, he discovered Elton John. So we got to open for him, and we needed money the next day to get to Shambhala for gas. So we were in a pub, and they didn't want us to. We asked if we could play there for just some tips. They said no. They said go play on the street on the patio. So we said okay. And
down on the corner.
We're playing. Yeah, so we're playing literally on the corner.
Really in the Po' Boys?
We were playing right on the corner. Yeah. And the cops started coming over to see what's going on because all these people are standing around. And because of this festival, they've got a law, no drumming in city limits because they don't want drum circles and all this kind of shit. And I'm playing out there, and I was like, oh, fuck, we're going to get a ticket. And pardon the F-bomb. Cop comes up, and he stands beside me, and I said, hey, man, I'll break him down after this song. I'm sorry about the drumming. He goes, oh, no, we don't mind real drummers. We just, don't want guys that own a drum playing.
Just some dude walking up and down.
Yeah.
Beating his drum. You don't want some rando beating off on the street.
That's right. They want a real pro beating off on the street.
Yeah.
That's where Pippi comes in.
You got to get a professional.
Call me Blue Chew.
You got to have the professional drummer if you want a rim shot.
Yeah. But Shambhala is one of those festivals. If you're in Canada, when you say you've been to Shambhala, it's like, nice. People just nod. And we fucking played it.
One of them just died.
You got to see Three Dog Night there?
I think Chuck did.
Who died?
Chuck from Three Dog Night.
Oh, shitty, man.
Not too long ago.
But you got to see Three Dog Night perform there.
No, they didn't play Shambhala. The biggest band that played there was
That's funny. Sing a song about it, but they didn't.
Yeah, it's just a festival. It's just a hedonistic hippie festival. But apparently there's a tradition.
Like a Burning Man kind of thing.
Yeah. And I'll tell you the tradition after hours. But a lot of girls try something for the first time there.
Butt sex.
Backdoor shenanigans, yeah.
Oh.
Down in the corner.
It's a rite of passage going to Shambhala.
In the back streets.
Yeah.
Were the drummers being off?
I don't know. I know Sue didn't experience that Shambhala. I was telling her about it too. She's like, no.
No.
No. Not with a bunch of hippies
That's
standing
a
around.
Shambana.
Shamba not gonna happen.
Shambana. But, whatever. So I found some fun fact trivia question things here for, music. There's, the cliche, what is Freddie Mercury's real name?
Farsina something, isn't it? Or
Farrokh Bulsara.
yeah. From
This one I found
Madagascar, I
kinda-
believe.
This one interested me here. I thought he was Moroccan or something like that.
It's
One of those Mediterranean, Northern African.
yeah. I think it was. I thought
Anyways.
it was Madagascar. Anyways, yeah.
There's a pop star that wrote songs for Ariana Grande, Miley Cyrus, Britney Spears, and Alice Cooper. Who was that?
If it's a
I'll
female,
give you a hint. Her milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
Kesha?
It is.
Kels. It's Kesha.
Oh,
I
no,
think-
wait. It's Kesha. Kesha, yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think she's.
Kels-
I think
Kels
the
was
song
Milkshake.
Kels sings it. Either way,
Yeah,
Kesha.
yeah.
You got Kesha,
Kesha, yeah.
based on that.
Yeah.
Whatever. It was Kesha.
She hooked up with Bill Murray.
They hooked up or just wrote
Yeah.
a song for him?
Teamed up or shacked up?
They got it on. They shacked up.
He
That's
got the gopher. He got the gopher. She got the gopher. And the whole
Yeah.
Caddyshack.
She was kind of a catch of the day thing for a while.
Caddyshack,
She seemed with a lot of guys. Yeah.
So interesting. The song "Wrecking Ball" that Miley Cyrus recorded, she didn't write the song, and it was not offered to her to sing first. Do you know who it was originally offered to?
Courtney Love.
Katy Perry.
Beyonce.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you know Kesha was one of the girls in I Kissed a Girl and I Liked It video? Kesha's
Oh yeah.
group, yeah.
All right. Well, let's get back to some more classic rock stuff. The 1985 Live Aid set, or Live Aid, whatever. There was one artist whose entire set consisted of just one single cover song. Who was it?
Phil Collins.
No, Phil Collins played in England and in America. He took the Concorde and played the whole, like, each part of the Live Aid show. That was the big thing about it.
But
One
this person,
song,
their whole set was just one song, and it was a cover.
George
Wasn't even
Michael.
their song. Nope.
Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me. No?
Nope. Buster? Yes?
Billy Idol.
It was Elvis Costello.
No.
What song?
It doesn't tell me that. I was wondering the same thing myself. I'll look that up.
Well, that was a lot of foreplay to have your parents walk in. Like watching Cinemax back in the day. You're all revved up. Ah, hey, Dad, you're home. Don't know how it ends. Even though it usually ends the same.
So
It was a cover he did? Elvis Costello
Yeah.
did a cover.
let's
Oh.
see. Elvis Costello Live Aid. He did "All You Need Is Love" by the
Oh.
Beatles.
I thought it might have been McCartney doing a song written by Lennon. That's what I thought. Then I thought, nah, McCartney would do more than one song at that. He usually goes with
Elvis
Hey Jude.
Costello did that, and that was it. What rock icon was the founder of the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Long-Haired Men?
Shit. No
I'll give you
idea.
a hint, Pippi. You met him.
Oh, okay. Fuck, I met a lot of people.
You've shown photograph evidence that you met him, standing right next to him.
That narrows it down to about Sting, maybe.
I know. He founded the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Long-Haired Men.
Oh, Diamond Dave, David Lee Roth.
You got a guess, Buster?
Vince Gill.
Well, it's David Bowie, actually.
Oh, Bowie.
Oh,
Wow,
David Bowie.
that wasn't even on my radar. Yeah. I looked at that picture.
I
of you
wouldn't have
earlier.
thought that either. I would have, if I had read that, I would have assumed it was like, well, I guess he's more country, but like Hank Williams Jr., long-haired country boy. Leave this long-haired country boy alone.
I was trying to think of a long-haired person that needs prevention of cruelty.
Keith Moon and John Entwistle of The Who are said to have inspired the name of which other classic rock band?
Oh, Led Zeppelin.
I was gonna say, hint.
You gave us that bit of trivia about one of our first episodes.
Oh,
You
that
said that Keith
question.
Moon had helped name. No, you said Keith Moon was one of the people that helped name
They
the
set
Led
to have
Zeppelin.
inspired. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which? Oh, well, this is kind of a movie trivia, but I'm sure y'all have seen The Big Lebowski.
Of course.
What's the band he can't stand?
Oh, the
I
Eagles.
give you a hint. I was gonna say I give you a hint. We can't do any of their songs because they would get blocked on YouTube.
Beatles.
The
Then, or-
Eagles.
Was the Eagles?
It was the Eagles.
I remember he was in that taxi.
Behind
Turn off the fucking Eagles. Got any CCR? My Creedence tape.
Well, I'll throw you. Oh well, here's a pretty easy one here. Before Phil Collins, who was the lead singer of Genesis?
Easy peasy, crunch you easy. You know what, Buster?
Peter Gabriel.
Yeah.
Indeed. All right, here's a little tougher one. What was Madonna's first top 10 hit?
Like a version.
No, Borderline, I think.
Holiday.
Oh, Holiday, you're right. It's Holiday.
It was Holiday.
Yeah. Damn, he knows his Madonna.
That's
This
right.
is a very, 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 very easy one here. What rock star moonlights as a horror movie writer and director?
Oh, easy peasy, yeah. More booming than human, more human than human. That one? Zombie?
Rob Zombie.
Yeah. Dracula. Okay, let's see if you guys have paid attention. Here's one I asked you ages ago. What Canadian female folk singer that was on the Grammys a couple weeks ago, which you guys obviously, I remember now saying you didn't watch, wrote the song This Flight Tonight by Nazareth? Hung out with Neil Young, Crosby, Stills, and Nash, those guys back in the day.
I know.
Buster?
Hey,
Joni Mitchell.
Bella Bam for the big guy. Big points.
woo-woo. Here's an interesting one. Paul McCartney credits which artist with teaching him everything he knows?
Michael Jackson.
I'll say Mike Love. But it's more probably Elvis or something.
John Lennon.
No. Little Richard.
Really?
Oh,
Little Richard.
Wow, that's a cool fact. I remember Mike Love and Paul McCartney when the Beach Boys, when Paul McCartney heard Pet Sounds by the Beach Boys, he's like, oh shit, we're dead. These guys are brilliant. And then when they did Sergeant Pepper's, Mike Love went, oh fuck, we're dead. And he went to bed for like 5 years. Became a recluse and was never the same mentally.
All right, here's one for you. Can you name every artist that forms up the Traveling Wilburys?
Is there 5 or 6?
There are 5.
Okay, I think I can get it. Even the drummer.
I think I know it too.
Let's alternate. You hit one, I'll hit one.
All right. Tom Petty,
George Harrison,
Roy Orbison,
Jeff Lynne. Now, Jim Keltner was the drummer, but I don't think he was part of the big
I
5.
don't know.
Who we got? Jeff Lynne, George Harrison, Roy Orbison, and shit, who else? Was Bob Dylan in there?
And it was Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
George Harrison, Roy Orbison, Jeff Lynne, Tom Petty, and Bob Dylan.
They had
You should have got
drummer.
that one.
The drummer Jim Keltner was like a legend from playing the early Linda Ronstadt on all the California studio albums.
You would know the drummer.
Yeah, of course. I
Who was
think he
the
played for
first
Carly Simon too.
woman? Who was the first woman ever inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Diana Ross.
I'll give
Tina
you
Turner.
she demanded it in a song, and that might have been why they gave her the credit. I'll spell it out for you.
Aretha Franklin.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
Oh, yeah. Nice one. That's a good selection too.
Yeah, of all, yeah, she definitely, like her or like Janis Joplin, one of them should easily be one of the first.
First
Like,
ballot.
they deserve it.
Yeah. I remember her in the Blues Brothers when she's running the grill.
Yes.
Think about what you're trying to do to me. Whoa, think what you're trying to do to me. The guy grabs his guitar and says, "See you later, babe." Matt Guitar Murphy.
So, here's one. Paul McCartney and John Lennon actually wrote a Rolling Stones song. Do you know it?
I do not.
Ruby Tuesday.
I Want to Be Your Man.
Didn't give him the A material, did they?
Jimi Hendrix only had one top 40 hit. Which song was it?
Did he write it?
Judges? No, we're not going to answer that question.
Okay, I'm gonna guess either Purple Haze or All Along the Watchtower.
I'm going to
Hey,
need
Joe.
one answer, please. I need
All
one
Along
answer,
the
please,
Watchtower.
gentlemen.
All Along the Watchtower.
Buster? Final answer?
Hey Joe.
Hey, Joe, it was All
Yeah.
Along the Watchtower.
Written by Bob Dylan.
I know, that's why I didn't answer your question.
You
Um,
knew I was on it.
If I would have said that, I knew you would have immediately known. All right, here's one for you, Buster, a little easier. Which member of NSYNC was actually a replacement for someone who quit right before they got big?
Chris Kirkpatrick.
It was actually Lance Bass.
Uh,
Who
I
is
never
the
heard-
only? Who's the only country artist to have a top 20 hit on the Billboard Hot Country Songs chart for 6 straight decades.
Ooh.
A top 20 on the Hot Country Songs chart for 6
Hank Williams.
straight
Yeah, that's where I'm gonna
decades.
go. Yeah, I'll go with Hank Williams. I agree.
You're both wrong.
Really?
And I will even go as far as to throw you the bone that this is a female.
6
Oh,
decades.
Dolly Parton. I will always love you.
Dolly Parton.
Really?
Jolene? Well, not
Jolene. So
Jolene, but
that
yes. No, not that song specifically.
yeah,
That just made me think
Jolene
of
was
that
the
song.
70s. Yeah.
But it was Dolly Parton.
Wow.
Art Garfunkel initially declined to sing one of their songs, one of their biggest hits. What song is it?
Oh, what's some big ass hits? Sounds of Silence.
Bridge over troubled waters.
It was Bridge Over
I
Troubled
narrowed
Water.
it down to those two. Yeah, nicely done there, Buster.
What was Elvis Presley's first number one hit in the U.S.?
He's from the U.S., so I'm assuming it was his first number one hit. Period.
Well, he might have had a number one hit that became number one in the UK or something before.
possibly. Yeah, I guess.
He had one that hit here, but
Um.
or maybe Canada.
Don't Be Cruel.
All shook up.
It was actually the Heartbreak Hotel.
Ah, shit. Was that from a movie?
Interesting. I don't know. So Van Halen famously banned a color of M&Ms in their rider. For those that don't know, a rider is a list of things that they need in their room, their green room.
My rider should have Blue Chew in it, but because Blue Chew won't phone me.
Yes,
I've got
they
no rider
blocked
right now.
your number multiple times. They said quit changing it.
I thought they were the phone company.
They said quit calling
Well, I
from
didn't
different
answer.
numbers. They know it's you. What color was the M&M they banned?
Brown.
Green.
It was brown. It was brown.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't want that shit color in their bowl.
They just did it to be dicks, they said. They're like, what? We get to choose whatever we want. Let's be assholes. And they thought it was funny.
No, I know. And they made him pick it all out. So, Whitney Houston has a cousin in the music business who is also a legendary female vocalist.
Dionne Warwick.
That's correct. Dionne Warwick.
I got a great story about that. That came up in a bar. One girl says, you can't guess my music trivia question. That was it. And I said, so what do I win if I win it? And she goes, you won't win it. She goes, you can come back to my place with me then tonight if you get it right. So I was like, okay, Dionne Warwick. She's like, what? I was like, yeah. She's like, fuck. So she brings me back to her place. And she gets a phone call and she says, yeah, you should come over with us. It's going to be a lot of fun. He's a really cool guy. That's all I heard on the phone. She hangs up and this other girl comes over wearing basically nothing, starts making out with the girl I met in the bar and whispers something to her. And the girl I met in the bar goes, you're going to have to leave. We're just going to do this without you. So I didn't really win the prize. What do you say after that? Eh? Hey, I got some viewer mail here. You guys want to answer some questions?
Yeah.
We've been, we're getting pretty big in the China market.
We can take a. Oh. Drop mic. Unintentional mic drop. We can take a pause from these questions for some viewer questions.
Okay.
I got plenty more.
Yeah, cool. I'm up for it. My brain's working tonight. This is a question for all three of us. You're at that age where you probably have to do special exams at the doctor's office. When you strip
Not
down
quite.
and are waiting for the doctor to come see you, do you chub it up a little?
I'm gonna let Pippi answer that question because I've never been in that scenario yet.
Of course I do. Yes, you don't. You gotta,
No.
get a little bigger than the little acorn.
No.
No,
Donnie,
I feel like
Donnie doesn't
I
have to.
remember I always like dreaded as a kid getting a physical because that meant somebody had to fondle my balls to check for
Cough.
hernia.
Yeah, cough.
Yes. And
Turn your
it was
head and
like
cough.
it was so awkward. And I always like wondered like would it be better if it was a female doctor?
Yeah.
My last prostate exam was
Would it
a young
though?
female doctor, and I was so embarrassed. It's like she's reading into a little tape recorder. She's like got me my arse wide open, and she goes, "Okay, we got a hemorrhoid at 6 o'clock. We've got this," and she's like saying all this play by play. It's like Jesus fucking hell! Like the other guy just writes it down. He doesn't let me hear all this stuff. That was one where I wish I'd chubbed up a bit.
Oh boy.
Okay, we got a question for the maestro here
Oh,
from this is a dog park walker, I think. I recognize the name. Why do they call you the maestro? Are you Italian or something?
no. The maestro is the composer, the one that sees it all and controls to make the
visionary.
beautiful music. Visionary, there you go.
You get all the parts assembled, and then you make
Yeah,
the beauty.
everybody
with
has their
whatever the hell you got to work
section of
with.
the orchestra,
There you go. Great answer.
and I put it all together. Just watch
And,
the videos on the channel, you'll see.
There we go.
Might I recommend
you-
a fun one
yeah.
coming up that all three of us will be in?
There you go.
Coming up soon.
I heard
I
it.
heard about it.
If I get my
heard
shit
about it
together.
too.
It was a love song that I heard about it in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I knew as soon as that was on the list that Donnie was going to figure I'd be in it. So I
Well,
was.
he immediately did and
Yeah.
called me out for it yesterday.
He goes, "Oh yeah, we're getting the
Yesterday,
flute
right?
again."
Yeah.
He's like, I already know which one Ev's gonna make a cameo in.
It's funny because I know how those flute solos go because I loved that song when it first came out.
Well, there's a lot of flute in his.
Yeah, it's pretty prominent. There's
Music.
2 long flute solos, right? The intro and then one in the middle,
Mm-hmm.
and a little bit chirping in here and there towards the end.
The viewers will just have to wait. It'll probably be out
Yeah.
about next week. Probably next week.
If Lord Pippi
Maybe
ever gets his
soon.
shit together. And there's a question for Pippi here on the viewer mail. I was watching Crime Stoppers. Are you the guy that danced naked with the lightsaber? I'm not going to say I was. I'm not going to say. I was playing a person that was naked. It was part of an acting role. I was researching a part, so they required a person to dance naked with a lightsaber. So I was rehearsing, and somebody might have filmed it.
It's called
Security cams.
abstract art.
Yes, method acting.
Performance art.
And that was for my role in the movie Star Wars.
Oh.
And then the doctor asks you, "Are you ready for your prostate exam now?"
I have a question. Was the
Put the lightsaber
lightsaber
down, mister.
blue? Was the
It was a green
lightsaber
one. It
blue?
was a green one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Blue
I did in
saber,
a
blue
place there were
shooting.
so many. Oh yeah, yeah. At least the lightsaber was nice and rigid that night. It was cold. It was in Nova Scotia.
What was it? Oh God, Spaceballs.
Yes.
When it drooped. I hate when this happens. Oh man,
Fine.
that's great. All right.
Mom.
Any more viewer? Because I got a couple more questions here before we.
No, I just wanted to see what else I have.
Say
written down here
goodnight.
from the-
All right.
Oh, I got a shout out
Yeah,
here. want to say gung hei fat choi to our Chinese viewers. That's a happy Chinese New Year. Year of the horse. I know we're pretty big in China. Apparently, we're top 1,000 podcasts. We're in the top 1,000 there. And a shout out to the dog park crew. And I haven't seen Monica show up tonight. I was going to give a shout out to the doc and the convoy. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sleeping. So, the iconic Prince symbol was first debuted on the cover of which single?
The TAF cap. That's what we called him. Sue was working for Warner Brothers, and they just shortened it TAF, the artist formerly known as Prince. TAF cap, because they didn't know what to call him with the new symbol.
So, what album, what single was it from the cover of what single?
Let me think here. Can't think of it.
The only thing I can think of is Diamond and Pearls.
Well, tonight, more, even on my birthday, I didn't party like it was this year.
1999.
1999.
Oh, so it was just a symbol on it. It was still going by Prince then.
He debuted his symbol, that single. All right. One final to end it here. Call it a night. Interesting here. Everybody knows how famous Thriller is, how famous the music video is, and how, it tells a story. The horror film, it's perfect. It's a great work of
it
art.
set the bar
film-wise.
really high for videos on the first day of videos, basically.
However, the very first year that the MTV Video Music Awards happened, the inaugural MTV Music Video Awards, what video beat Thriller for video of the year?
I Want My MTV.
You saying Dire Straits, that one?
Yeah.
Nope.
So we're thinking about
it's called Money for Nothing, and no, that's not the song.
1983, I'm guessing. Maybe. Oh shit. Who's the band? Dee Snider was the leader. I Want to Rock. Twisted Sister.
No.
Yeah?
No. Nope. Video of the year beat out Thriller. Running short on time, gentlemen. I'm gonna need a little bit better here.
Oh shit. Okay, we'll watch those.
Some could assume you're crazy.
Some might think I'm crazy. Cars.
You might think I'm crazy. You might think by the Cars.
Yeah. It's not as good as Thriller. It's an okay video. It had computer animation. That was its big thing.
But regardless, it impressed me to know that anything would beat Thriller.
When Thriller first was played, you weren't born yet.
I would not have expected it to be that song.
It was primetime television the night Thriller debuted. It was after some TV show, and they said, we're having a special debut of this tonight. And it did the long version of Thriller, and it was directed by John Landis, who did the Blues Brothers. He directed a couple of horror movies. He was a big director back in the day, and he was the guy that did it. Vincent Price in it too, of course.
Baby, it's time to go. So why don't you take us out with your message of the week?
I just want to send love out to everyone, and hopefully everyone's doing all right. There's if you got to talk to someone and no one's picking up the phone, or you just want to be anonymous and have someone unbiased give you a friendly ear, crisis lines. there's always people there, and they'll always pick up. And there's no shame in using them. I've used them quite a few times, and they're awesome. They're unsung heroes.
And without them, you wouldn't be entertained
Yeah.
by this gentleman right now.
Yes. Well, I'd be in a padded room.
That too. So let me just throw out these failed odds again. Vegas has got to. You guys are. They might drop. You guys are killing them. Okay.
Yeah.
The first one was between 30 and 45 minutes into the show. The bet was that Pippi would mention Vegas odds. And we also had somewhere between 35 minutes and 50-minute mark, Buster would use the whiteboard. Neither happened.
I will now.
Oh, it's already
Okay,
past
yeah,
the
good one.
50-minute mark. We're past 50. Like both odds once again have busted.
That's
Johnny,
right.
worked on-
Vegas odds had you eating something by 35 minutes.
Eating some munchies, some gummy.
I didn't
treats or
have a
something.
point. I didn't have a point where I would have to just sit and be quiet and eat. Y'all didn't start talking about hockey or anything like that.
Oh, that would have been a good over.